Good afternoon, graduates. To our honored guests, faculty members, family and friends, thank you for being here to support us as we move on to the next chapter of our lives. I must say, I'm honored to be the class valedictorian for a year that has proven to be an interesting contradiction in the history of the world. There are people around the world, many of them intelligent contributors to society, who claim that 2012 will be the end of life as we know it. Being a student at Bishop Carroll, it puzzles me how citizens can speculate it is the end when I see evidence of new beginnings every day at school. I'm not sure if you know this, but every sport this year has sent a team to the city finals. One of our debate teams won a provincial title that hasn't been won at Bishop Carroll for the past 28 years. Plus, we have a new robotics team that won a World Divisional Championship in St. Louis. I consider these accomplishments we have made as a community, and I question, how can the end possibly be so near? Albert Einstein, one of the greatest thinkers of our time, once said, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning." I believe students at Bishop Carroll don't know what it means to stop questioning. We question even those events that are definite, like cutoff. Our teachers remind us, cutoff is coming, but I'm sure we question it with our 50+ units left 2 weeks before cutoff. Throughout our time at a self-directed learning school, we always seem to have that hope for tomorrow. We hope that tomorrow we will get more units than the day before. We hope that the independence and skills we learn today will carry us into tomorrow. And we hope that when we look back at our time at Bishop Carroll, we will realize that all our frustrations were worthwhile in the end. I read somewhere that life is just like a party. You never know what can happen, and it can be over in an instant. As a class, we have recognized the reality of this statement. There's a classmate who is not here to celebrate our accomplishments despite a long and hard battle with a fatal disease. You may not have known who Clayton Christie was, or even seen him in the hallways, but I urge you to remember he fought hard for a full life. I didn't know him very well myself, but I do know he lived every day with optimism and to its fullest. For those of us who were close to him, it may seem hard right now, but don't think of his passing as an end. Think of it as his new beginning. Like Clayton, you must live life to its fullest, no matter how hard or impossible it seems. What makes Bishop Carroll unique is our parents, teachers, support staff, caretakers, and administration. They're different from those at other high schools because they go above and beyond the call of duty. They go to great lengths to ensure we graduate, even when we think it would be impossible with so many units left. You might be wondering why I've included our parents here, almost as if they were staff members at Bishop Carroll. For some of us, they literally are staff members. Even for those of us whose parents don't work at the school, at times, our parents and teachers are interchangeable. We have all had those times where we feared the worst, calling a teacher mom in the middle of a seminar. Have you ever questioned why that is? Why we sometimes have trouble calling our teachers by their names? Writing this speech, I thought about the answer. It must be because our parents are our earliest teachers. They teach us how to talk, how to be polite, and even how to take a joke. Sometimes there are special staff members at Bishop Carroll who become like our second parents. They listen to our troubles. They teach us life lessons that occasionally have nothing to do with academics. And they sometimes stand over our shoulders while we clean out our lockers, much like our parents used to do when we cleaned our rooms. In the words of the French poet Anatole France, the whole art of teaching is only the art of awakening the natural curiosity of young minds for the purpose of satisfying it afterwards. Think back over your time at Bishop Carroll. Think of a time when you were getting help with drama between your closest friends, an English assignment, a biology lab, or just having a conversation with the library ladies as you check out even more books. If you have ever left the conversation wondering more about the subject and looking a little more into it, that is what Anatole France was emphasizing. Our parents do more than just put a roof over our heads. Support staff do more than just enter our grades into the computer. Our caretakers do more than keep our hallways spotless. Our administrators do more than remind us it is prime time. And our teachers do more than just give us answers to problems. Instead, they give us insightful questions that lead us to make our own decisions and find our own answers. On behalf of the graduating class, I thank you, parents, teachers, support staff, caretakers, and administration for helping us discover who we really are. Graduates, next year we may not be the same people we are today. We will probably meet people and have experiences that will help us discover a part of us we never knew. However, we cannot forget those who have helped us to get to where we are today and where we will go tomorrow. Some of us have discovered we are great writers, hopefully going to win a Pulitzer Prize. Great actors destined for the stage. Great scientists ready to discover the cure for cancer. Or great musicians on the path to creating the next iconic composition. Whatever you have discovered you are great at, remember, you did not do it alone. Take the time now to thank those who have helped you on your journey to this point and beyond. In a world where people are retreating into their own homes, where people don't even know their neighbors, forge a different path. Do not follow in the footsteps of retreat. Instead, create your own path that includes your friends, your family, your neighbors, your community. During our high school years, we have shown how young people from all over the city can come together, work together, celebrate together, and succeed together. Continue this cardinal tradition as we move on to bigger and better opportunities. I do not believe those people who claim that 2012 is the end. They do not know us, graduates. They do not know our perseverance and determination. I believe in you, in us as a community. So, class of 2012, as you've proven all year, it really isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Thank you.
Look at all these people standing. Wow.